This video is a wake-up call for all you casual players, but it's also a checkup list for all of the returning players and new players who don't know how to prioritize their time in Marvel Future Fight. These are the top 5 things that you need to be focusing on right now in one way or another in Marvel Future Fight in order to make sure that you're actually growing your account, because a lot of you just sleepwalk through the game. You log in, you log out, a few months pass, and you're like, I don't really have anything to show for it. This game sucks. I'm gonna uninstall. And that's fine. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with uninstalling the game. Leave if you're not enjoying the game, for sure. But if you want to keep playing the game, but you want to progress, you have to do these 5 things. First game mode is going to look like a snoozer because you're probably going to be seeing it like this. I'm talking about Multiverse Invasion. Yes, it's just an autoplay game mode. Yes, it's just 20 minutes. The reason why I'm talking about Multiverse Invasion as a top 5 game mode that you need to be focusing on is because this is what co-op has turned into. So for those of you that don't know why this game mode is important, this is the new co-op. Now, this is not the only place to get gold, but especially if you're above VIP 0, literally VIP 1 and up, it's an extra place to get a lot more gold. And I think people just forget about it in their dailies because it's not called co-op anymore. It's got this long ass name and people just go here and they think it's, you know, really confusing or whatever. But yes, you do still want to do Multiverse Invasion, and you want to pay attention. You want to click the rewards button, and you want to make sure that if you're not on character bonus stage 8, that you get there as soon as possible. And you can see the points that you get for having characters at different ranks, and then those points contribute to your character bonus stage. And if you're not at 8, if you're at 7 or 6 or 5 or whatever, you want to make sure that you level up more characters, right? Get more characters to level 40 minimum, right? Level 40 tier 1 is the minimum. Or get more characters to tier 2, get more characters to tier 3, right? And then that does actually matter because your rewards equals what you're going to get. And the lower your rewards, the lower your character bonus, the lower the rewards that you get will be. The next game mode you absolutely have to prioritize is Giant Boss Raid, and my camera is actually blocking the main rewards here, but I know what you're gonna say. Alex, I get kicked out of this game mode. I can't join anybody. My computer, my phone crashes, Wi-Fi, whatever. Figure it out. You have to, straight up, you have to figure it out. You will not have access to tier 4s, or it's going to take you an astronomically long time with just one of the other game modes in this top 5's shop for rewards to get a tier 4 if you do not utilize GBR. You get 150 of these per day, plus of course you still get the premium comic card tokens that are super useful, because once you get 600, boom, you get a free premium card. And premium cards in Pierce are as important as ever, so don't think that shit's not important. I'm just not covering it in this video because it's not a game mode and it hasn't been updated in the last like year or whatever. They did more recently add Soul of the Faltine to Galactus, and I believe, not Master Mold, they did add it to Galactus. However, if you've played it, it's a very low amount. So the only reason I would tell you to play Galactus over Dormammu is if you just cannot manage to either get a better connection or just find some people online. I don't even want to call them friends. Just find people online to play with you. Find them in a chat channel. Find them on Discord. Find them on Twitter. Find them on the official forums. Find them on Reddit if you really want to torture yourself, or the Facebook groups. But you can absolutely find people. Trust me, there's people out there who wouldn't mind carrying you. Honestly, you have to pay attention to this game mode. And it's nice now because next to the create lobby button, there's a little preset, so you can set up some preset teams if you want to farm. And actually, I have to update some of these teams because we got some new players in here who can actually do this even faster. But yeah, don't miss out on a lot of free rewards. Please figure out a way to play GBR. Smashing into the top 3 is Shadowland. With the new rework, this game mode is absolutely 100% mandatory. You can autoplay for free up to stage 15, where it will just use your characters for you, and then after 15 you can autoplay plus for free. It's now available to everyone. This is a PSA. Every single player, even if you're brand new, even if you're VIP 0, the most free to play possible, you can use autoplay plus, which means that the characters use their skills on any stage of Shadowland from 1 up to 1,000,000. So do not skip Shadowland. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh Alex, oh, you just want me to play Shadowland so that I spend more time in the game. There's not really any rewards that are worth it. Slow down, brother. You're not going to have as many tokens as this, but I've already farmed almost 5,000, as you can see up there next to my crystals. So in just a few more weeks, I can get a CTP if I want, or I can get a shitload of Shadowland chests that could have CTP or gold, or a bunch of other rewards that I can actually use, like ISO, cards, Uru, etc. But even if you don't get a lot of tokens, whoa, 2,500, I can almost buy both of them already. You can get 200 Carbo now you can get 400 Carbo every single month. Yes, I know, 400 Carbonadium is not a lot, but it's like an extra 3 days of world boss. You can look at it that way every month. So it's an extra like 3-4 days of world boss legend every single month. And that's especially important for players who still struggle to clear world boss legend every day. Maybe you only have 3 or 4 world boss legend clears, but you don't quite have 5. But you do have a big roster of unusable tier 2 characters that you just cannot bring into World Boss Legend. You know where you can bring them into? Shadowland. And you know what those characters convert into every week? They convert into these cookie tokens that you can then use to get tier 4 materials. So I don't want to hear it anymore from players saying, oh, I can't farm any tier 4 materials because I don't have strong enough characters and I don't have enough teams to beat World Boss Legend. It's literally right here, baby. The runner-up for the game mode you need to focus on as a returning player or as a newer player right now is Otherworld Battle. And I say this knowing how toxic PvP can be in Marvel Future Fight. It absolutely can be really toxic. I'm gonna lose this match. And frankly, I'm not saying, and I'll be clear here, I don't want you to focus on it by investing all your resources into it. I don't want you to focus on it by making you feel like you need to spend money to build characters for this game mode. But I want you to focus on it in the sense that you take a little bit longer to think about when you're building up a character, like, maybe I could build this character up for Otherworld Battle. Maybe you convert some of the characters that you built up for PvE content, for World Boss content that you don't really use anymore. Maybe you could convert them with the next Unequip event. You could convert them to PvP. Why am I saying this? Because you want to climb in Otherworld Battle. You want to get to Challenger as soon as possible. And I know Challenger seems crazy, but it's much, much easier than it is in Timeline Battle to get to Challenger. You want to climb up in Otherworld Battle. You want to focus a little bit of your attention on this game mode, maybe 10%, maybe 20%, whatever. And you want to climb up to Challenger as fast as you can and then try to stay there because you're going to get the most rewards daily. And when I say most rewards, I'm talking about these mementos, right? You can see I have about 5,800 warrior mementos. And when you win in Challenger, you get about 60, I think it's 63 mementos. You can see here, there's league rewards, there's rank rewards, but there's also rewards when you win battles, right? Every day. And so you can get those rewards 5 times per day. So instead of getting like 30 tokens per day, 5 times, which is 300, you can get 60 tokens per day times 5. Or sorry, whatever, 150 versus 300. So you get a lot more tokens for being in a much higher tier of Otherworld Battle. And why do you want to be in a much higher tier of Otherworld Battle? When you click the Battlefield shop and you check it out, you can spend your mementos if you want on a CTP chest. So you have not one, but now 2 shops where you can buy CTP chests. I don't recommend it, but for some returning players, maybe that was why they quit, because they didn't really have enough access to CTPs. And now there's no guarantee you're going to get the CTP that you want, but hey, it's a chance. What's much better than this, in my opinion, is the chance to buy, not the chance, the guarantee to buy tier 3 materials and tier 4 materials. You can see I've already bought out both of these for the month, and this resets in 24 days. And trust me, when 24 days are up, I will have saved up 28,000 tokens. I'm only about 23,000 tokens or 22,000 tokens away, and I'll be able to buy that thing out again because it's 300 of each for 7,000 tokens. So it only takes 28,000. It's less than 30,000 mementos or these warrior tokens, whatever you want to call them, less than 30,000 to buy 600 Carbo and 600 Soul of the Faltine. And again, it's not that much. You're like, oh, Alex, I get 150 Soul of the Faltine from GBR every day, so that's only 4 days of GBR. I know, but it's an extra 4 days. So instead of it taking you 4 days longer to get your tier 4, you get your tier 4 days earlier. And thus, the #1 game mode you need to focus on as a returning player is Dispatch. More specifically, you need to focus on making sure you have all of the Dispatch missions, those little blue pips, colored in. I don't want to catch you guys with any of them missing. So that means you got to hit up all of the Dispatch challenges. Clear it within 2 minutes. Clear it with 3 male characters. Shout out to Misogyny. Clear it with 2 or more characters who have the Heightened Senses ability. You're going to be like, Alex, I don't know what the fuck the Heightened Senses ability. Okay, for the 5 millionth time, I'm going to show you how to figure this out.
You click the T thing. Okay, over here, there's 3 little blue buttons. You're going to click the top one that has a little flyer. The little flyer is a competition. You're going to click all those buttons right over here. And then you're going to get this shit. And it's literally written so you can read it. So even if you don't know how to make sense of the icons, I don't know what that icon looks like in them spaces. I don't know what that big flaming bird means. I don't know what that giant E means. Even if you can't figure out the text is right there. So Heightened Senses, it's right over there. Okay, boom, you got Heightened Senses, boom, you got okay, boom, you got to clear with 2 or more
of those freaks. Yeah, most of those characters suck. So what do? You slap Daredevil on a team with Shuri, and then you slap a really good character on the team, like, I don't know, a tier 4 character like Jean Grey or Magneto or whoever, and you let them just farm the shit out of that stage. And remember, because we don't say it often enough, but you do not need to clear these challenges simultaneously. So you can have a clear that's 1 minute 59 seconds, with your best team. And then you can do it again, run the same stage again, this 13-2 stage. And this time you can run it and you can do it in 2 minutes and 59 seconds, but you're running it with 3 male characters and it will still give you the reward. So you do not have to ace this shit, but you do need to clear the challenges. You need to focus on the challenges because doing the challenges is going to give you more passive rewards. And Dispatch is actually the #1 game mode for gold now. And it's actually the #1 game mode for energy. You get so much energy from Dispatch and you get so much gold. Like some players get 10 million gold a day from Dispatch. Yeah, I just said 10 million gold per day from Dispatch. It's insane. So you need to fill out all of these so that you're getting the 15 out of 15 growth score on all of the 13 sectors. And then for added value, you need to go into the Dispatch by clicking the Dispatch button. And you need to make sure when you auto-equip that you're getting the highest amount of combat power. I had a dedicated video explaining this, but essentially just make sure you just go through it and check. So there's a lot of min-maxing in Dispatch, but overall you just need to focus your time on it so that you knock out those challenges. And then once you've got those challenges complete, you can focus a little bit on those characters, bump up your growth score on some of your most used characters and you know, your roster, whatever, so that you can get more rewards, because that's all passive rewards, right? That's really the beauty of Dispatch, is you're not doing anything, you're not even logging in. You're spending 12 hours at work or at school or whatever, then you grab your phone after 12 hours and boom, 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 boom. You collect all 13 sectors, 10 million gold. Easy. Then you just log out again. Go back to whatever you're doing, Brother Hub, whatever. And then 12 hours later, you go back in. These are all full. Boom, boom, boom. You collect another 10 million gold. Boom, easy. That's actually 20. It's actually not 10 million each time. It's probably 5 million each time. But anyways, you get what I'm trying to say, right? So yeah. Hope these tips have helped you. There's so much more I could say, but I wanted to keep the video short. Remember, rush World Boss Legend. That's super important for everybody. Rush World Boss Legend. Get to World Boss Legend as fast as possible. Get to Null and Gang as fast as possible, and then just grind the shit out of that. Because if you're not getting tier 4 materials, you're missing out. And also the CCF. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button. Let me know down below in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.